some of you didn't believe me that some man at the gym asked me how my hair looks so good at 9 a.m.
Whatever she did to her hair, we're gonna do it. We're gonna start with some smoothing conditioner just to control the frizz, because as much as I love heatless curls, the frizz is insane. Just quickly dry it with the GHD Gillette style. This is the best thing to ever exist. It literally took me 10 minutes. It makes hair wash day so easy. Okay, so straight off the bat, she does her hair differently because she puts her bangs in a roller. She does this to get like that blowout effect, and then she takes her curl wrap and puts it through the roller. That's kind of genius, guys. Clips it into place. She takes about sections this big, which is what I usually do, but for every hair strand, she wraps it around twice. And then as usual, she'll take another piece, add it to what's remaining, and loop that around once and then twice. According to her, it helps the hair stay in place all night. Tie the hair back the way that I want it to be morning already, so I can take this out and see the results. I'm so excited about this. I have high hopes, guys. Finally time, guys. We're gonna take this out and see if this is the best heatless curl method. We're gonna unwrap this one. Whoa. Hold up. Wait. Stop. They're so smooth and like frizz-free. This has to be the part that I am the most excited for. There's actually no way. Look at my bangs. Look at that curl. Okay, now let's actually brush them out. I don't know about you guys, but I think we have a winner right here. If you guys think there's a better heatless curl method out there, then tag me in it. I will try it.
A couple body care tips that my 51-year-old Asian mother does every single week to keep her skin looking plump and moisturized. Almost every second day, my mom makes the same skin juice, and it has stuff like carrots, apples, and oranges in it. Not only does it like taste phenomenal, but it's packed with vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, all that good stuff. And she's been making this for the longest time. Like, I remember her making this before school, and she'd feed the whole family. Next is her body care. She takes it very seriously. Just like the inner health, you gotta take care of the exterior. It's super simple, only a 2-step routine. First, she goes in with this niacinamide scrub to buff away all the dryness, and then straight onto damp skin, she follows up with a niacinamide lotion. She always preaches to apply lotion onto damp skin because it adds like another level of hydration that she loves. Anyways, that is her body care tips.
Never in my life had more questions about whether I've got lip filler or not than on this video, to the point where I even got accused of lying when I said that I didn't. As you can see here, this is a screenshot from my camera roll in 2018, the 3rd of April 2018. So I was actually in year 11 at this point, so I was 16. You can't legally get lip filler at that point, and I hadn't had it illegally, and this is what my lips look like. So yeah, I've just naturally been blessed, and I can use a lip liner and use some lip gloss very well. And again here, as you can see, at the age of 16, 8th of June 2018. This is as far back as my camera roll will go. That's why I've only got these pictures. Even though my lips may be quite naturally full, my lip liner is literally non-existent, which is where my lip liner comes in. Let me show you my current go-to lip combo, which had you all thinking that I have lip filler. This is the Rimmel Cappuccino lip liner. I cannot believe it's taken me till 2023, till nearly 22 years into my life, to try a Rimmel lip liner. I feel like these are so iconic. Everyone always raves about them, and I've only tried them recently, but I absolutely love them. So yeah, Shea Cappuccino, and I'm just going to go in. I always start at the Cupid's bow here and always like curve it out a little bit. I don't like too like sharp of a Cupid's bow. Obviously the lip line always needs to be sharp. I don't like an arrow, if you know what I mean. I feel like lip shape is something that is so personal to each person. Every time I've had my makeup done, I've always been like, oh, that's not quite how I would do it. Other than very few makeup artists. Mitchell can do my lips absolutely amazing. And there's another makeup artist as well that I've had that does do my lips exactly how I would do them, but still, it is something that is just so personal. Of course, I do overdraw my lips. I feel like nearly everyone does. I can see here that this side is a little bit higher than that one, so I'm just going to either add to this side or take away from this side. I'm going to try adding first. Even though I overdraw my Cupid's bow, I never like to overdraw the corners of my mouth. I always go right into where the corners are naturally. And then underneath, I'm just going to start about here. Sorry, I can't really talk whilst I'm doing this. Starting here and then just going underneath. I don't really overdraw that much underneath either. I've done that side so you can sort of see it's basically where my natural lip line would be if I had one. Now I'm looking a little bit wild. I always like to colour in the outer corners a little bit so that everything blends. I really can't talk whilst doing this, but blends quite nicely. I find if you use like the edge of the lip liner, this blends it really nicely, rather than using it like this and just scribbling just like that. I think in that video, this is the lip oil that I used. It's the shade Newsfeed from NYX. This is the fat oil. Obviously you've seen me talk about these by now probably, because I literally rave about them all the time. But this red colour with the brown lip liner is literally incredible. Now, you're probably scared when you saw the brown lip liner on its own, but when it's blended in with this, as you can see, it is so nice. Sometimes if I need to, I'll just go back in with that lip liner to blend everything. Those are the finished lips. Honestly, I actually cannot blame anyone who thought that I had lip filler, because I can see why. The difference is insane. That is my go-to lip combo at the minute.
I went into Boots and took photos of everything that I would smash or pass, and this time it's not just skincare, it's makeup too. So let's start with this Avène Clean It's Cleansing Gel. I've been seeing a lot of ads for this on TikTok lately. Whilst I really like the brand Event, it really annoys me how they try to own the sensitive skin space, but they put fragrance in about 70% of their products. And this one is no different. Just because you have oily skin doesn't mean you don't have sensitive skin. In fact, most people who have oily skin also have sensitive skin. This contains a bunch of fragrance and it's actually quite expensive. It really doesn't do a lot except strip your skin and potentially irritate it. Because it's just so bang average, for me it's going to be a pass. And if you're looking for a better alternative, I can definitely recommend the Aveeno Oat Cleanser or the Dr. Sam's Cleansing Gel or the Coats Cleanser as well. Moving on to some makeup, so this is the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Skin Tint. I see this a lot on TikTok and I'm actually quite curious about it myself, that's why I picked it up. Now I need to preface all of these makeup recommendations with the fact that there is probably not going to be any foundations where I'm like, yeah, this is a huge smash, except the NARS Light Reflecting one. And that's because when brands are creating a foundation, the main priority of the product is to make your skin look good. And oftentimes the ingredients that you need to make your skin look good and the foundation look good and last are not the same as ones that are good for your skin. So I'm actually going to say that this is a smash, it's a moderate smash. And that's because even though it has some things that I don't love in it, like denatured alcohol and silicons, not everyone is going to react to silicons, but me personally I do. Even despite those things, it's pretty good for a foundation, it's pretty benign, and it is free of fragrance and essential oils, which is always a plus. So as far as foundations go, I think this is worth giving it a shot if you have clog-prone skin like me. Moving on to the Rimmel Lasting Radiance SPF 25 foundation. I think this has been around for a really long time because I'm 28 now and I remember seeing this in Superdrug when I was in year 9. This is an example of a foundation that I would run a mile from, and that's because it contains a lot of fragrance and essential oils, more than the average product. So it's pretty obvious by now that this is a pass for me, and I want to contrast it with the last one, the Skin Tint. Neither of them are perfect, but that one is definitely a better option than this one, and I think that's pretty clear. And also just a reminder, if you're using a foundation like this because it has SPF in it, SPF 25, I'm just here to remind you that you are definitely not using enough of the product to get the SPF. So you absolutely can't rely on your makeup to give you SPF because it's all in your mind. You think it's working, it's not actually working. Moving on to another pass. I've actually used this, gave me closed comb loans within a couple of days. It's a pass for me, but I want to just go back to what I said about silicons. Silicons for me I just don't seem to get along with them, but most people do. And I think the silicons in this are why it gave me the clogged pores very quickly. However, what I've noticed is that most people are okay with silicone, so this actually might be fine. I'm still not going to give it a smash because it's really nothing that special. Much better options would be the Purito B5 Rebarrier Cream or the Dr. Sam's new Flawless Moisturizer Intense. But I think even though this didn't work for me, it could work for a lot of people. Next up we have the CeraVe Blemish Control Gel. I've given this a fair shot and I just don't think it works for me. There are not many spot creams that I think work for me, and this is one of them. If you're looking for a genuinely good spot cream, the Flawless Neutralizing Gel by Dr. Sam's is genuinely the best I've ever tried, better than benzoyl peroxide. Next up we have a smash. This is the concealer that I love to use. I bought it in 2 colours, and if you're wondering, I'm shades 5 and 10, depending on whether I'm pale or extra pale. These are not high coverage, so if you're looking for high coverage, these aren't for you, but they are good if you just want a little touch up. And lastly, I saw this and I just wanted to touch on it. This is by Olay. It's vitamin C and AHA Ultra Brightening Day Serum, and on the left there's also the cream. Look at the price, it's £38. I've worked in marketing for over 10 years. I can tell you that this is a pricing strategy. A pricing strategy is where a company prices something in a certain way to make you think something about the product. When they price it higher, you think it's worth more. Skincare is super emotional. If you're in the shop browsing for something and you're really unhappy with your skin, you see something that's a bit more expensive and you think, fuck it, maybe I should just buy the expensive thing because it's more likely to work. That's what they've done here. And I think that these products will deliver you short-term results. If you use anything with AHA and vitamin C in them 1 or 2 times, you will definitely wake up the next couple of days with brighter, smoother looking skin. Where these fall down is that I haven't even looked at them, but I know that they have fragrance in them. Fragrance, AHA and vitamin C used on a daily basis with potentially the serum and the cream combined, which is how a lot of people are going to buy them, and they're just going to suddenly start using them every day. After a few days, you're going to fall into some issues, irritation, breakouts, damaged skin barrier. It's going to be a hot mess. We've all been there and this is a recipe for that. Needless to say, these are just overpriced and a big fat pass for me.
Let's do this hair. I'm on a time crunch. This chick has to get done in 25 minutes, quicker than ever before my life. Why is it every single time I go to bowl up my hair, it freaking rains? All week, it's been sunny as hell when my hair was curly, and the one day I go to straighten it, it freaking rains. Keep protectant. Do not forget. Like, if you're not coughing, you're not using enough. I also self-tan, so do not mind. You know the drill. I'm using my baby, so setting high. Sorry for the noise. This is gonna take so long. I already feel it. Literally sweating, and I'm not even halfway done. My hair does feel extra soft today, so that's a good sign. I hate stressing out. I hate rushing. Managed to finish the section in 11 minutes. Accidentally left some conditioner in my hair because I just feel it. yeah, reapply all your products like I always say. Shit, my friends are here and I'm not even remotely ready. It's literally thundering as I'm doing this. Guys, we're actually breaking record speed. Only 2 more sections and then I'm done. I just did that section in 3 minutes. Ugh, right in the face. For bangs, I do them up and forward. My hair's already frizzing up and I haven't even left the house. The roller is in. We're gonna need a lot of my freaking hair oil because the rain. I need to salvage this hair for as long as possible. There is no worse feeling in the world than straightening your hair and then it getting ruined in the same exact day. Roller is out. The volume just gets me every single time. Well, at least you guys get to see it because as soon as I step outside, this shit is ruined. It was fun while it lasted, but yeah. Love you guys. Bye.